Hey guys, Joe Tolkien fan at Card Alley here. Welcome to what you probably have already noted is the not Stitch and Joe Talk CSGO show. Gonna be flying stitchless for the foreseeable future. Mihal felt that with his recently started big boy real life job that there was too much going on for him to derp around with CS, so here I am. So apologies for the any technology snafus. This is my first rodeo flying solo here. Um, he and I are totally fine. Wish him all the best. We're boys, so no bad blood there. But yeah, gonna be continuing the show such as I can by myself. Gonna be doing solo videos. Already have some show concepts ready. Talking to some sponsors, prospectively. We'll see what happens with that. And yeah, so that's what's going on with me. Sorry for the long wait. It's been a couple weeks since the VAC episode that we did. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was one that we were trying to work on for a really long time. So I'm glad that we finally got those guys together. Yeah, moving on. Nice. Yeah, upcoming guests. Just like the old show, there's going to be a mixture of shows which are featuring just me talking about topics. Although previously, obviously, it would have been me and Stitch talking. Now it'll be just me. Also, going to have a variety of guests come on that ranging from more known people in the scene to probably lower levels people in the scene who, more niche personalities. So upcoming guests, hopefully tomorrow, that are being recorded at least. I'm not sure when they'll be released. But we got Sticko from Hellraisers. Maybe you guys have seen the interview that he gave on HLTV, talking about how he promised an exclusive conversation about why he decided to stay with Hellraisers instead of going to Mouse Sports. To a video podcast. Lo and behold, that video podcast is this one. So look forward to that. We'll also have a show coming up with two NA Pro League players, and a bunch of other stuff in the works that's not confirmed yet. So look forward to that. I'm just going to do a couple of short, brief topics just to get back into the swing of things. This isn't going to be a full, long, hour and a half Stitch and Joe marathon like you're used to. So just going to briefly go over some things that are happening right now. We got Copenhagen Games coming up this weekend. I was hoping that I was going to be there, but with real-life things such as work and Easter coming up, couldn't do it. I will make my way over to Europe at some point, so gonna look out for that. European fan gaze. But yeah, we have Copenhagen Games coming up. This is an event that I love. It's dwindled in importance a little bit as more money has come into the scene, and bigger events have come into the scene. But I think that these huge open BYC tournaments are really important for discovering talent and getting talent out to lands. So Copenhagen Games, like always, is a mixture of the BYOC tournament, where anyone can show up, and then the main tournament, where we have 8 invited teams, including Big, Epsilon, Fnatic Academy, LDLC, Tricked, and then the lone North American representative, NRG, featuring my boy Daps, who also, I guess, will be an upcoming guest at some point. We also have the controversial additions of Dream Chasers, which is Emilio's mix with Pronax, Schneider, Twistzz, and Pith, and Team Plantronics, who are a team that qualified directly to the main tournament from an open qualifier. So there's been some discussion about how appropriate or how good of an idea those last 2 invites are, especially. I'm definitely inclined to agree that they're a little bit egregious. Yeah, both of them are just really bad for their own reasons. So a lot of people aren't happy about that, and I completely understand why. Then in the BYOC, we also have established teams. We have Alternate Attacks, we have iGame, We have Space Soldiers Academy. So, yeah, good stuff. And then, oh, I fucked that up. Nope, really fucked that up. There we go. EPL and ESEA promotion is going on right now, or not promotion, but Premier playoffs are going on, determining which teams will go to Global Premier Challenge Land and be eligible for EPL promotion. Splice have already garnered their promotion in North America, and in Europe that slot will be between Big and Godsend. That match will be coming up on the 17th, I believe, when all those players return from Copenhagen. In Australia, we had Darksided come through that will be going to LAN, which is pretty unexpected. Obviously, we would have expected an Atletico, a Tainted Mind, the Chiefs to come through, but Chiefs can play with Tux in this, actually, but they couldn't play with their fifth, who is Pex, the recently added Pex, to replace the departing Lightstep. And then we have Pain Gaming in Brazil that qualified for Global Challenge Land. So, yeah, I mean, I've had spoken about a lot of my issues with the Pro League promotion process, but each season we can see that we are getting more and more top teams into EPL, so that's going to keep on happening, and that's an overall good trend. And then finally, Liquid and Misfits. This is some news that has just been starting to break over the last couple of days. Twistzz, people noticed, was in Australia visiting his girlfriend, the Australian CS player Kara, which didn't seem out of the ordinary at the time, but then it was revealed, or at least said, I believe DK was the first person to at least publish this report, although we had heard about it previously, but that Twistzz and Relics will be on their way out of Misfits, and Twistzz is tied to Liquid, who currently only have 4 active players because Pimp wants to be released to go back to Denmark, ostensibly. Also part of this is apparently Misfits will be adding Omenek and Devo Duvek from both currently playing on the French mixed team Rank S. If you guys will recall, Devo Duvek was originally brought in as a member of this new Envious squad that was formulated, but then very quickly replaced by Scream. These two players, or that entire Rank S team, had been tied to an Envious Academy team, premeditated by Devo Duvek's already existing relationship with the organization, but it does look like he will be bought out by Misfits, and the two of them will go to NA to play for Misfits, and their first LAN event with those two guys would be DreamHack Tours, ironically, already in France. So, just interesting how things work out sometimes. So yeah. So anyway, that's been a quick little update on what's going on with me, what's going on with the show, what's going on with Stitch, and a little bit of what's going on in the CS world right now. And keep an eye on this channel on my Twitter, which is over here, right there, for your usual daily dose of Counter-Strike information. Thanks, guys.